Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana from the Luca Nation Network. Early Monday morning, as always, bringing you a recap of the PWCC weekly auction. This is, I believe, weekly auction number 37. Ended last night. PWCC weekly auctions always end every Sunday night. So I'm coming at you early Monday morning. I want to be first to the plate and make sure you get all the information on the top 100 basketball cards sold every Monday morning as early as possible. So without any delay, let's get cranking. Card number one is a card I actually bid on and lost. I wanted to push on this a little bit, but I didn't want to go crazy. It's the 2007 Topps Chrome White Refractor 57 variation LeBron James. So his true white refractor is worth a lot more. This is the 57 kind of throwback insert deal. So serial number to 99. It's only a pop 5. Went for $1,620. I pushed a little bit, but I didn't go real heavy at that. Honestly, I just kind of wanted to take a week off, so I didn't pick up a single card in this PWCC weekly auction, big or small. And usually I throw a cast net and do a little dumpster diving just to have fun, but I was on the sidelines for this one, sitting at the soccer fields watching my kids play soccer. Next is a 1996 Michael Jordan Metal Shredders. This is the precious metal parallel. So for those of you not familiar, this is sort of the precursor to the precious metal gems, which appeared in 1997 Metal Universe for the first time. These were called precious metal. A lot of people will have these cards sitting in a box and not even realize that it's a precious metal parallel because it does look pretty similar to the base metal shredders and the base, Metal Universe, or should say metal cards from 1996. But this is only a Pop 3 and SGC 9, sold for $16.20. A Kevin Durant rookie, serial number to $3.99. PSA 9 for the auto, $16.50. A John Morant 1-of-1 college card, 8.59 autograph. I guess it goes off sticker at the bottom. Pretty cool card. He was a Murray State racer. My cousin played baseball and basketball for Murray State. Of course, Murray State used to be most well known for Popeye Jones when his Murray State team, I believe, upset Michigan State when they were maybe a number 2 seed way back when in the 90s. But now, of course, Ja Morant being the most notable alum from the Murray State Racers. The first card we're going to look up on Card Ladder is a 2020 LaMelo Ball Red Prism, serial number to $2.99. This is a PSA 10, so let's check it out. It sold last night for $1,680. Obviously, this card's significantly down over the last year, as most cards of this ilk are, but let's look at it over maybe the last 3 months, and it's pretty steady down 267. So pop 62 card there. Remember, there's 299 of them. In PSA 10, there's only 62. So that card does about what we would expect. So splits the last two comps, 1,680. We got a LaMelo Galactic right next to it, PSA 10. That's a Pop 8 card. This is a brand contest right here. So the much more rare Galactic parallel from a much less sought after product, the Panini Revolution, despite the fact I love Revolution. I think it's great. But Prism kind of runs the day in the Ultra Modern, and this is a generous PSA 10 because, in my opinion, it looks extremely off-center left to right, but it is what it is. Which of these two would you rather? They went for almost exactly the same price. Would you rather the Pop 8 Galactic, or would you rather the 2020 Prism Red, serial number 299, PSA 10? Here's a Clyde Drexler from apparently some special collection, Elite Cards collection. I don't know anything about it, but it's a PSA 10. It goes for a paltry 1,710. You know I can't not look up 1986 Fleer PSA 10 cards. This one last night, fellas, goes for 1,710. It's down a monstrous 41% over the last year. Let's check out the last 3 months. So it's a little bit steady. That's a down sale right there. The last two were 2,400 and 2,600. So to come all the way down to 1,710 was a pretty surprising result. That's a Pop 343. So it's a little higher. It's actually a lot higher than most of the Hall of Fame PSA 10 cards, but it is Clyde Drexler's true rookie card, and there's only one option, unlike a lot of these ultra modern guys. I keep preaching the same thing. A Doncic Kaboom 1740. That's a second year. Let's look at this. So we've got two Doncic Silver PSA 10s, right? The flagship Prism Silver PSA 10 Doncic rookie card right next to a 2018 Optic Holo. Let's look at these two cards closely. We always want to see what that Silver PSA 10 is doing just because it's an interesting card to look at. There's 2147. Over the last 1 month, it's still going down 16%. It's about the same as the last two comps, so 1830 looks to be about where this thing's settling, at least for now. We probably thought that a month ago as well, but it's down 17% since then. So 1830 for a pop 2147. But the Optic is actually in a different trajectory. That card over the last 3 months is actually up 1.67%, or what I would call probably flat. And it's only a pop 302, so about 1/7 of the population. The question begged here is, would you rather the Optic Holo from a less sought after product but a much lower pop, or would you rather the highly recognizable, highly commoditized flagship Doncic Silver Prism rookie card? That's a great question. They're selling for the exact same price today, which is a very interesting examination of supply and demand, specifically demand would be the great examination there. We got a LeBron James BGS 9 goes for 1830. A gold wave select courtside Zion PSA 9 1860. Panini 1-in-1 Zion with a pure black or pure navy blue patch here. Serial number to 99. Good looking auto. PSA 10 1890. That's a pop 1 card right there. Pretty cool card. I like that card. LeBron. This is a Fleer Retro PMG, kind of a throwback to the scoped championship looking PMG. That might be St. Vincent St. Mary's campus right behind it. I don't know. 1,920. That's a serial number to 100 card. I don't know about those retros. That's just not my thing. I know a lot of people are high on them. I'm just not one of them. 2020 Black Gold Patrick Williams, serial number to 5 PSA 9. Still some Patrick Williams believers. I feel like we see this card too often, considering it's only a pop 5. I feel like I've seen this card and talked about this card like 4 or 5 times in these videos, which I don't know how that's possible. A 98 Metal Universe, so you're chasing the 98, the gold, right? PMGs from 1998, 1,950 for that sealed wax box. A Kevin Garnett Jambalaya BGS 9, 1980. The Trae Young Silver Rookie Auto from 2018. Remember, there's sensational signatures, and then there's the true rookie auto. This is the true, and it's the silver, not the base, but the silver. Pretty rare card here, believe it or not. 2,070 for that PSA 10 armpit card. I don't know if he's expecting us to believe he's going up to dunk a basketball with 2 hands, but I assure you he is not. Jaren Jackson Jr. This is some type of photographic misprint because he releases the ball just above his right nipple. He shoots the ball, no offense, like a middle school girl. He is wearing 11 Concords, so that kind of offsets. But Jaren Jackson does not release the ball where he is right there. That's actually a pretty good looking jump shot, and he does not have one. So that Jaren Jackson true RPA BGS 9 goes for 2,100. Of course, he's out in it for at least the first month, I think, something like that. Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to double check that. But him being out is going to get the Grizzlies off to a really bad start because as mediocre of a player as I think he is, and as mediocre of a prospect as I personally think he is, he does matter to that team. So I worry about the Grizzlies. They're my hot take this year to finish maybe 8th, 9th, 10th in the West. I think last year was an absolute preposterous anomaly, and I look for that team to take a massive step backwards. I know people are going to flame me in the comments, but man, go look at the West. Last year, the Grizzlies were doing that when everybody was missing their best players. There's a lot of teams that are healthy now that I just think are significantly more talented than the Grizzlies on paper, and Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to matter. Purple Ice, Zion, serial number to 149, 2130, and BGS 9 right there. This is a card that I did take a little peek at. It's the 1997 Bowman's Best Atomic Refractors Jordan BGS 9.5 Mixed Gem 2160. I think this is a cool card. 8.5, 10 for the auto. 2013 National Treasures Yao Ming with the Chinese branding on it. It's the international card. Serial number to 25, gold proof. It's a pop 1 in SGC, of course, because nobody would grade it in SGC. I'm not sure why this person did. 2190, did okay on the sale, though. Topps Gold Steph Curry PSA 7 goes for 2190. Tyrese Maxey Gold Optic Autograph Rookie Card PSA 8. That's a serial number to 10, of course, goes for 2220. Los Gigantes de la NBA Hancut Miguel Jordan goes for 2220. That's only a PSA 6. That's a cool looking card with Olajuwon. It looks like Olajuwon's almost getting to this, which is scary. Yikes. And then you've got, I can't tell who that is right there down to the right, but he's got serious guns. It makes me really jealous. I used to have arms like that, but I'm getting old. That's a Pop 2 card right there in PSA 6, 2220. Steph Curry really taking liberties with the cartoonish nature of this one. He looks like an alien. PSA 9 Innovation Kaboom from way back in 2013, 2280. Another Steph Curry autograph, Elite Signatures, but this is a black 1 of 1, 2310. That seems cheap for a black 1 of 1 from 2015. I guess that product is not necessarily super highly sought after, but there wasn't a lot of 1 of 1s floating around back in 2015 like there is today. Let's look up our second card in Card Ladder. It's the Loverboy, Playboy, Wilt Chamberlain look. Even in 72, he was getting around. This is a PSA 9 with a PWCC 30% sticker. I've got him pulled up somewhere in here. Where is he? Here he is. That card does about what the last card did. It's been on a little bit of a roller coaster. It just depends on the condition and quality of the card. Let's go to the last 3 months. It's down 40%. So only a Pop 93. People love 72 tops, and I don't blame them. That's just a really cool looking set. In my opinion. Here's a Giannis Collido 1 of 1. A lot of people aren't familiar with these Collido parallels, but it's a BGS 8.5. The 9 for the auto is going to take it down a notch, even though it's a 1 of 1. People just don't dig that 9 autograph grade, man. 2,340 for that Giannis. Jordan Crunch and Munch All-Stars 8.5, 2370, and Anthony Edwards 2520 for that's his Flawless Ruby. So those are serial numbered to 15. There's just a lot of parallels of Ruby, Immaculate, and National Treasures starting in 2018 and 19, man. There's just too many going around. Same with the Contenders Optic Autos. There's just too many parallels. Here's an interesting card. A Night Moves. This sounds like a movie that maybe, I don't know, 11 or 12-year-old Cajun cardboard Bryant would have tried to stay up and watch late at night on HBO or Showtime after his parents went to bed. Night Moves, Steph Curry. Great looking patch. Great looking autograph right in the middle. Very concise autograph. Card's graded authentic. It's got some whiting on the top left corner for sure. But the PSA 10 autograph is banging. Really cool looking patch. Night Moves, the rated R autograph for Steph Curry. Right next to it, we've got the next Steph Curry, allegedly. Jordan Poole, serial number to 49, horizontal auto. That auto looks extremely faded for whatever reason. Another cool patch. I didn't know he had an afro at any point. Serial number to 49, PSA 8, 2640 for that one. Cool looking Magic Upper Deck Master Collection 1010. This is a cool looking card right here. I love the hand serial number. You know that. I'm guilty as charged. 2640, that's a Pop 1 card, and it's only serial number to 32. I really like that card. That is really, really cool. Mystery pick insert. I can't tell. I don't know what's going on with that card. There's a lot of words up there. They can't even fit them in there, but it's good looking card for sure. It looks like Gary Payton on the left, but I can't quite tell. Right next to that, we got a Gold Wave Anthony Edwards rookie card. So not the gold, but the Gold Wave. These are not serial numbered. I've got him somewhere in here. Here he is. No, there he is. No, there he is. Over the last 3 months, this card's about flat. This one sells for $27.60. The last one sold for $3,000. It's a Pop 39, so seriously different than the true gold, right? And of course, it's going to reflect a massively different price as well. The true gold PSA 10 would sell for a absolutely bananas number. Actually, I probably have that. I can pull that up probably really quick. Yeah. So that card is a Pop 1. No, that don't have anything to display here. Is this ever sold? No, never. Yeah, that card's never sold, so we don't know what that one's worth. A cool-looking LeBron card. I really like this card. I've never seen it. It's a 2005 Upper Deck Hardcourt, third-year LeBron. Autograph, BGS 9, but a 10 for the auto. I like it a lot. It's a Pop 11, only one higher, 9.5, 2760. I know this is going to sound crazy because you guys know I don't dig Kobe really that much, but this might be, aesthetically speaking, the best looking card in this entire weekly auction. I could not get my eyes off of this card. It almost made me want to collect Kobe Bryant just looking at this card, y'all. 2,760. This is his 2003 Finest Refractor. The color match, features on the card are just phenomenal. It's a Pop 10, serial number to 250. It's got the gold NBA sticker, which matches the Lakers gold. Just a really, really good looking, eye-popping, colorful Kobe Bryant. PSA 10 card, $27.60. Right next to that, an authentic PSA 10 auto, Kobe Bryant Pop 2, $27.60, Ionics autograph, and then a Steph Curry National Treasures. This is a 1-of-1 here, 2008-80 for a 1-of-1. I'm assuming it's game worn. I'd have to click the back and look at it, but that was before they started putting Target and Walmart jerseys in there. Kobe hand serial number to 8 Upper Deck Collection buyback from 98, 99 SP Authentic. I think that means similar to the Bird Magic I bought last week. Maybe a card, I'm guessing here. I'm not going to guess. Somebody else can comment and tell me what that's about. Here's a 1997 Stadium Club, members only, parallel 1, Michael Jordan. I think this is supposed to say Triumvirate or Illuminators or something like that, or Luminescent. I don't know all those parallels from this card. I plead complete ignorance. I've got to do an Explore the Card episode on this card, but I feel like it's missing something in the label. But this is a BGS 10. Goes for $28.80. The encased product, which everybody hates, at least it got a 9.5 grade, no subs, gross. Serial number to 75, 3000. That is a rookie card right there for Doncic. And then right next to it, the authentic auto, 10 auto, Luka Doncic 3000 that his mom signed extremely perfectly. Michael Jordan, I also took a little peek at this card and thought about it, but I knew it was going to go for a little bit bigger number than I wanted to. Mark Jackson in the background, one of the top 5 assist leaders in the history of the NBA. 1999 Upper Deck holographics, PSA 10, Michael Jordan. Awesome, AU-SOME for the play on word with the element gold, which is AU. The card is not serial numbered, but very low pop card here. Goes for $3,000. Right next to it, a Jolly Rancher, John Morant, BGS 9, 3240. A Steph Curry, let's look it up. This is the flagship Steph Curry. It's his Topps Chrome. It's a Gem Plus. It's got a 10 for centering, the most important sub, and then 3 9.5. Sells for $32.40, and that's a BGS 9.5 for that Topps Chrome. I can't remember if I looked it up. Yeah, there it is. This is what that card's done over the last 3 months, down 11%. But this is a big jump. Of course, part of that probably has to do with the subs. But this is a big jump over the last 2 or 3, all the way down to 2,200. Is now jumped back up to 2,845. So we'll see where the next one falls. That might just be a factor of excellent premium sub grades. Here's a Jason Tatum. I don't know. I can't tell. I guess I got to look closer at the autograph and really zoom in. Maybe there's a problem down there at the bottom of the J, but the BGS 9 for the autograph just kills this card. It's serial number to 10. It's Jason Tatum's rookie. People didn't dig this mosaic parallel that year where it was not a standalone product, but $33.60 for that one. We've got my financial advisor, Rick Barry, shooting the red, white, and blue ball that, caught fire, which people still talk about today from the great ABA years. The 1971 PSA 9 with a 30% eye appeal sticker for that Rick Barry. Apparently Rick Barry was an absolute badass MFer back in the day. He won along with Dirk Nowitzki. I think arguably they each have one of the most unlikely NBA rings out there from what I have heard. Of course, I wasn't watching. I wasn't born in 1971, but from the stories that my dad tells me and what I've read and heard over the years, he just carried some boys to an NBA title, which they had no business winning. He was an absolute scoring machine and one of the greatest free throw shooters of all time. Of course, he shot an underhand. Emerald serial number to 5, Durant auto 3480. Let's look up this one. Well, we can't look it up because nobody grades Michael Jordan early inserts in SGC, but this person did, and it got a 10 for Jim Mint. That makes it a pop 1. Of course, let's go look at the PSA and see if we can find a PSA. There we go. So here's the PSA 10. The PSA 10 last sold for $9,600. It's a pop 29. This one sells for $34.80. So about 2.5 times more for the PSA 10. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Of course, that's always a hot sticking point, right? Is PSA 10 overvalued? Is SGC 10 and BGS 9.5 undervalued? Whatever. There's always an argument out there, and there's always plenty of opinions on both sides. BGS 9.5 LeBron Chrome. We got to look that one up because that's kind of a flagship. Here we go. This is what it's done over the last 1 month. I chose 1 month because there's so many of them, 3,334. I've got 1,000 of them. I'm just kidding. I wish I did. I do have, I think, 4 or 5 of them. Over the last month, the card's relatively flat, we'll call it. The average of 3,600 is the last sold yesterday, but the average has been almost 4,000. So Whatever. It is what it is. We're still watching that, seeing if it's hit the bottom or not. I'm assuming as the season starts and people start getting back into, do I have the hair sticking up? People start getting back into the NBA, his cards will start to run a little bit. A 1986 Fleer Ewing, I can't pass up an 86 Fleer without looking it up. I'm sorry. That card over the last year is down 27%. And there's a lot of them that are worse than that. It's only popped 76. Over the last 3 months, it's absolutely dead on even over the last 4 sales. A Zion Purple Prism, PSA 9, 3720. A Kobe, I've seen these before, these exquisite, these extra exquisite. It's like a dual patch separated in the middle by the little icon there. That's a Pop 2 card, 4 graded higher, 3720. Jordan 8 OC. I guess it's, well, yeah, whoa. I was looking at left to right and I was like, damn, that doesn't look OC to me. But then you see top to bottom and it's like, shit, the guy with the scissors just totally missed here. 38.40 for that PSA 8 OC. I can't imagine wanting to buy that card. That's just so off-C. I can't not see it. We've got a, it's a Jalen, God, when I looked at it, I was like, well, it's going to be another Morant. It's not. It's a Jalen Green flawless, encased in the flawless with the flawless seal on it. I'm not sure why he is not wearing, it's collegiate. That's why. Okay. So we got the Jalen Green collegiate. Of course, he played in the G League, right? I should probably know this. He played in the G League with Kaminga, I believe. So flawless collegiate, patch auto, 1 of 1, 3960. Of course, people want the NBA license, and that's not it. We got a 2019 Zion Silver Prism. This is his rookie penmanship, 3960. 18 months ago, this card would have been worth $1 million. LeBron, let's look up a Kaboom. Yes, I am turning the corner and looking up a Kaboom only because I care about the people watching the video. You know I don't care about the Kaboom, or maybe it's just because I wanted to show you it's down 64% over the last 1 year. And get this, there's 14 of these in existence and 8 of them have sold in the last year. So if people really love Kaboom and really wanted to collect Kaboom, I don't think we would have seen 60% of them sell over the last year. That's just my opinion. Let's look at the last 3 months. That's a little bit flatter, I guess, but even Kaboom is subject to market corrections. This is the horizontal 75 LaMelo BGS 6. Holy crap. The corners are a BGS 5. So somebody took this card out and slung it across the room or poured some water on the corners. That is awful. There must be some absolutely glaring error that we can't see on the card right here. 4,080. I believe that's got to be a resub candidate 5 times until you get something like an 8.5. Tyler Hero, fresh off. Get this. Sit down for this because you're going to be blown away. A 4-year, $130 million contract for a guy coming off the bench who only gets you buckets, doesn't play make, and doesn't guard anybody. $4,200. A dual 2-color patch auto Steph Curry serial number to 10 from 1-in-1, 4,320. A gold maxi 1-in-1, 4,320. An extremely horrific color combination. Luka Doncic Spectra. It's a 1 of 1, but man, it's just an eyesore. That's so ugly. And again, I'm sorry. It's a 1 of 1. I get it, and it's a 2 borderline. Well, really, it looks like almost 3 color. It is a 3-color patch auto. You can barely see some blue. 1 of 1, 9.5 Spectra. It is a white box 1 of 1. And for those of you who aren't familiar, I'm not an expert on this, but I think I was about to say, that didn't look like a 1 of 1. A white box 1 of 1 is when you send in for a card and they don't have it or something, and so they send you a white box or a black box redemption. I'm not an expert, but I know those 1 of 1s are not the same as a pack pulled 1 of 1. So this is a card that's stamped 1 of 1 by Panini and sent to somebody who couldn't get the redemption that they were waiting for. If I said something wrong there, please correct me. I'm not a super expert. I've only received 1 white box 1 of 1 in my life, so somebody correct me if I'm wrong about that. We got the Olajuwon sticker from 1986 Fleer. You guys know the stickers are more rare even than the base cards. We saw the Ewing is about flat over the last 4. What is the Olajuwon doing? Over the last year, it's down a whopping 39% despite being only a pop 39. Of course, Magic's in there, and that might be Vernon Maxwell down there. I can't see. Well, let's see. Is that Vern? I hate to guess. I can't tell. It might be Vernon Maxwell, Mad Max. Who knows? One of the craziest dudes that ever played. Over the last 3 months, this Olajuwon card is still down 12%. That seems like it's dropping and still going. It makes me feel a little bit better for getting out of my 86 Fleer PSA 10 set when I did. Wasn't the peak for sure, but wasn't the worst either. John Morant Contenders Optic Auto Red 4680. Trae Young 99. Gosh, I don't like that 9 or that 9. BGS 3, 6 higher, 4680 for that gold. This is the horizontal, so this is like the secondary rookie card from National Treasures for Jason Tatum, BGS 9. It's serial number to 49, 4,680. Which of those two would you rather have? The Trae Young Gold 99 or the Jason Tatum BGS 9 National Treasures horizontal? That's a great question. Interesting dilemma right there. Kobe Bryant Kaboom from way back in 2013 Innovation, 4680. A Jordan Essential Credentials Future. This is serial number to 77, but it's not from playing years, so I sort of ignore it. 4800. An Exquisite. This is a great looking card here. This seems cheap. This seems really, really cheap. Exquisite Quad Patch. Serial number to 3. Pop 1. None higher. 4,920. I know it's a PSA authentic, but geez, man, that's a good looking card right there from an incredible second year Exquisite product. 4,920 seems cheap. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I don't own an Exquisite card, unfortunately. Teardrop emoji. 2019 Color Match Zion Blue Ice. These are serial number to 99. 5160 for that PSA 9. Let's look up this LeBron. You know I love Pristine, so let's look up the Pristine Refractor, which is serial number to 1,999. Last night it sells for 5,160. 5,300 before that. 4,000, 4,800. So this card's actually up 7.5% over the last 6 months. Despite the fact there was 2,000 printed, putting it in a BGS 10 label changes the pop and diminishes the pop significantly down to 117. That card's a little bit up over the last 6 months, so that's good to see. Steph Curry Topps Gold. This is a BGS 9. I can't remember if I looked this bad boy up or not. No, I didn't look this one up, I don't think. No, I didn't look this one up. So that Steph Curry goes for 5,400. We did look up the Neek sticker. So we know the Neek Hall of Fame rookie card, along with the Mullen, is one of the lowest pop 1986 Fleer base rookie cards. Let's look up that. Oh shit, what did I do here? Let's look up that. No, my God, I did something stupid. Hang on. Let's look up that Neek sticker. Here's the Neek sticker. It's popped 57 over the last year. It's also down 32%. But over the last 3 months, this one's up over the last one. So that's good to see. Let me kill that. Okay, good. I saved this. We've got a John Morant Gold. This is the Gold Shimmer. It's serial number to 10. BGS 9.5. Rookie Auto. 5520. That doesn't seem like a lot for a gold. I know it's not the true gold, right? And Gold Shimmer, Gold Wave, that stuff's not worth as much, but it's still serial number to 10. It's still gem mint. It's a mixed gem. 5520 seems low. We're getting towards the top, guys. Stay tuned. You're not going to believe what the top row is. Once again, it is 4 different players on Mount Rushmore, so stay tuned. BGS 8.5 Jordan, it's probably got the subs on the back here. We'll click it just to make sure. Yeah, it's an old BGS label, so it's got that 8 for centering. Of course, that's the most important sub. You don't want the 8 to be in centering if it can be anywhere else. 5640 for that. We got it right next to it, the Jordan Planet Metal. I made a run at this, and this card went for very low. And here's something interesting I want to show you guys. Where is that card? There it is. So I've got it pulled up here on your screen. Let me kill this for a second. So here's the last 3 sales, allegedly. This is not correct, and I probably need to reach out to Chris and Christina to get this corrected. I'm not sure how, but this is missing my purchase. I bought a Planet Metal in the Philadelphia airport on Saturday of the National. So what was that, like the last weekend of July, I think, something like that. I bought this exact card in this exact grade, PSA 10, for $7,175. It's not showing on here, and I'm not really sure why. I bought it somewhere around right here, and this is only showing $6,000 for this one, $8,100 for the last one. So I'm not sure why mine's missing. I just double checked it to make sure I wasn't crazy. But that's a drop, man. Look, I was trying to pick up a duplicate copy. You can see I made a run at it, right? And I think my high bid was maybe $5,900. So maybe if I'd have pushed harder, it would have run back up to $7,000. I wasn't going there. I've already got one copy. I was only looking at it because I really think highly of that card. As a Pop 42. I think it's a rare Jordan. It's from Metal Universe, and you guys know I think very highly of Metal Universe inserts and parallels. So I was willing to look at it. A Jordan 8-9 SPX auto, $6,000. And then a Mobley appearance way near the top of the charts at 6,300. This is his, not his true National Treasures rookie card. This is that 75th anniversary, which seems to be really popular. This is an Iverson. This is a really good looking color on this one. This is his BGS 9.5 Refractor Rookie Mixed Gem. We've got him pulled up for sure. Here he is. It's down. It's way down, guys. 6,600. This card sold for $20,000 just like 6 months ago. It's only a pop 22. That is nuts. A pop 22 Iverson Refractor BGS 9.5 rookie card sells for $6,600. His PSA 10 is pop 36. So there's 58 gems out there. I didn't look up SGC. There's 58 gems between the two primary grading companies of 90s cards. And the PSA 10 is also down, way down to 30,000. But if you're asking me to choose, I'll take 5 or at least 4 BGS 9.5s over the one PSA 10 all day long. That seems like a big disparity. 4X, more than 4X. Give me the BGS 9.5s if they've got that kind of color. This is a Luka Doncic Gold BGS 9.5 Mixed Gem, $7,200 for this one, not his rookie. This is a third-year Doncic, 2020. Pop 1, none higher, of course. That card goes for $7,200. A horizontal Zion, number to 15, $7,500. And then probably one of the silliest looking cards ever. This is almost kaboom status. This downtown Doncic card, I mean, it doesn't get any sillier looking than this card. That is the most preposterous face ever. If I was Luka Doncic, I would file some type of lawsuit just to protect my image and likeness. That card goes for $7,500 last night, which is about on the number. I just wanted to show you the last year. It's a pop 44 card. I don't think those are nearly as rare as people think they are. So right on the number for that one. Kareem, let's look at the Kareem. So this card is $7,500 for PSA 10. We know his sticker last sold for $260,000+. So that just goes to show you the difference between a pop 17, a pop 15 card, $266,000 last sold, and a pop 94 card. So, 7 times the pop, 6 times the pop, something like that, sells for a bazillion times the value. $7,500 for that Kareem, way down over the last year. What's it done over the last 3 months? Still down very significantly. 86 Fleer PSA 10 continues to come down. And I'm sure the same can be said for 9s and 8s, although I haven't looked it up. Here's a card that one of my good friends, I would suspect, made a huge run at. I don't know if he picked it up. I know timing is everything. I will check with him when he wakes up. He's a vampire, so he's not awake yet. But I will see if my good friend Chris picked up this black Prism Jokic 1/1 flashback auto. What a card right here. $8,100 for that card. We've got a Ja Morant encased, I shouldn't say encased, sealed in the original two-piece deal. Panini Eminence 1/10 from his rookie season. That's $8,100 for that one. I'd get that thing in a graded slab. That's just me. We've got a Bill Russell PSA 4, $8,100. Let's look up Bill and see what that 57 Topps Bill Russell has done. I got him pulled up. There he is. $8,100 is way down from the last sale, so almost $12,000 for the last one. Again, this PSA 4 is kind of an example copy. The corners suck on this one. They're worse than the corners on the one right here, it looks to me, but the centering is significantly better. So I think centering had a lot to do with that sale price going all the way down to $8,100. That is really low over the last year. That card's pretty much flat. Over the last 3 months, that card's pretty much flat. So Bill Russell, at least in PSA 4 for his 57 Topps, not running as much as one would expect post-passing. We've got a gold ticket, Zion, autograph, BGS 810 for the autos, 8,700. Barkley, did we look up Barkley? Looked him up. Yep, doing the exact same thing as Ewing and Neek and Olajuwon, down 21% over the last year, but up 25% over the last 3 months. So that's different. Again, way higher pop for the Barkley than for the Ewing and the Olajuwon and the Wilkins and the Chris Mullin. Not as high as Drexler, but much higher. 236 pop there. But despite that, over the last 3 months, The average sale is $81.20, and this one goes for $9,000. Wow, interesting there. So here's the Wilkins. Let's pull the Wilkins up too. So I've got the Wilkins pulled up. See what I mean? Pop 94. So not even 100 of these. About the same pop as the Kareem. The Wilkins also down 21% over the last year. But what has it done over the last 3 months? Also up, or a little bit flat. We'll call it flat. 86 Fleer, kind of starting to hold its head, it looks like, recently, but massive drop over the last year. LeBron Refractor BGS 9 goes for just under 10,000. We've got, this begs a question, right? Because I think the PSA 10's right at 10,000, 9,000. I don't know. I can't keep track. Something like that. The base PSA 10's about 10,000. The Refractor BGS 9 is about 10,000. Which would you rather have? A Refractor BGS 9 LeBron? Or a PSA 10 Topps Chrome base LeBron? That's a great question. Depends if you're a grade snob or not. And here we go. We got Rushmore right here. As I said, it's 4 different players. It is a 1986 Fleer complete set with the stickers, PSA 8. Of course, you want to look at the centering on the Jordan sticker and the Jordan base because that's crucial. We're not going to go into great detail on that, but $18,000 is about what I expected. I have 3 of these sets, and I turned down $50,000 for my set at one point. Shame on me. I'll be holding that one for a very long time and trying to get over the stupidity of not liquidating one when they ran up so hot, so fast. Just stupidity on my part. I should have known better and understood the law of supply and demand. What goes up must come down, especially when it goes up that much that fast. Lesson learned, and I think that's a lot of the reason why the hobby won't make the same mistake in the near future. I don't think we're going to see cards spike quite as precipitously as we did last time, because as they begin to run up, and they will at some point, I know they will, people will start to take profits, and when people take profits, supply increases, and therefore it suppresses the price discovery point. So I don't think we're ever going to see cards run as high as fast. I think it'll be a little bit more slow and steady. Again, that is a very broad generalization, so take that for what it's worth. But I think a lot of people, myself included, hand raised, have learned their lesson. If there's cards that aren't long-term and aren't like true collector pieces that I only own for investment purposes, if those cards go up 35%, I'm going to sell the card. So you're not going to see cards go up 7x and people holding them anymore. I think people are going to take those profits, unless, of course, those are, museum piece, long-term cards that people are going to keep in their collection forever. Enough. 9.5 refractor. So we saw 9,900 for the BGS 9. We see 22,200 for the 9.5 refractor. And we've got him right here. So over the last 3 months, the card's up 23%. That's a pop 433. Again, not a low pop card. 3 months, 22.65% increase, and right on the number for the last sale, exactly from a couple days ago. So interesting to see. Let's see what LeBron cards do. Zion horizontal. This is only a pop 2, and then the Doncic flawless is the big winner today. This is also only a pop 2. Of course, this is a rookie. This is a rookie. Both of them in mint condition, not gem mint, but mint. Both pop 2. Both. This one is none higher for the Zion, and that is a really brilliant looking patch right there with Rip Zion over here on the right. 25,800. But the Doncic is the big winner tonight. $72,000 for this vertical ruby, serial number to 15. There are 6 higher graded BGS 9.5s, but $72,000 for that Doncic is a massive number. And I guess I should have looked that up. I didn't look it up because I thought it was too low pop. What was that? Flawless ruby Doncic 15. Oh, wow, it's in there. Okay. So in the actual case, the last one sold for $75,000. So that's a pretty good indication. Let's pull up all time on here. There you go. So remember, this is not in the BGS 9. This is just coming out of the case that it comes in right there with the seal at the top. The last one sold for $75,000, $50,000 in 2020, $15,000 back here in January 2020, pre-pandemic, before the hobby exploded and took off and all that, and you guys know the rest of the story. So that's it, guys. There's your Rushmore. Luka, Zion, LeBron, no Jordan in the top 4. Well, in here, in the 86 Fleer set, and of course, that's driving a lot of that 18,000. So we'll say Jordan's in there. Neek and Barkley showing up in the top 8. And then if we scroll down to the top 12, we've got 4 brand new players in here. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 10 out of the top 12 are all different. The only repeats are Zion and LeBron. Wow, that's incredible. So a lot of variety at the top again for the PWCC Weekly. Again, that was PWCC Weekly number 37. If you guys aren't familiar with these, the auctions start every Thursday. They end every Sunday evening. There is extended bidding, so you don't get sniped. Everybody's got time to get their bids in. There are no seller fees on PWCC. The seller gets 100% of the hammer price, which is the final auction price. Plus, depending on the sale price of the card, they get a percentage of the total with the 20% buyer's premium included. I have a PWCC vault. I enjoy bidding on the PWCC weekly auction. I did take this week off because I wanted to reset and take a breather. And I was a little bit preoccupied with family stuff this weekend. And it's only going to get more and more busy as the season continues for my Denison family kids. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching Luka Nation Network. We need more views. These videos used to get a hell of a lot of views on Cajun Cardboard. I know it's only a matter of time. I try to be transparent. I try to be truthful. I try to talk fast and be very efficient just to give you guys the information you want with the occasional humorous insert in here, just to keep these things entertaining, because I know looking at the same cards over and over can get boring. Anyway, I always appreciate you guys watching. I don't take any of you for granted. Stay tuned to the Luka Nation Network for more great content. Every Friday, you'll get a Michael Jordan Explore the Card episode. And also, don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe to the Cajun Cardboard channel as well. I've got 2 channels, double the content for you guys, trying to give you guys something outside the box. We've got basketball, we've got soccer, we've got NBA history, we've got fantasy basketball. We've obviously got tons and tons of talk about NBA card collecting and investing on both channels. So stay tuned to both channels. Make sure you subscribe to both. Like the video if you don't mind the way that I present these top 100 videos. And then please hit the bell icon for notifications so you know when a new video on Luka Nation Network from Cajun Cardboard comes out. I appreciate you guys watching. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. And peace.